Hi everybody. In our first video we showed you what we did to make storage bins ready for our bike to store and to transport. And this video is going to answer some of the questions that you had for us. After we had our first video go out about the transporting their bikes, we were really happy with the amount of people that showed all of the support that you had for us and coming at us with a bunch of questions. And we thought that it would be best for if we came and made another video to answer those questions. So we'll go ahead and start. Okay, the first question that we had was somebody asked if we could fit the bikes in the storage bins both in the without the back seats going up or going down. This is Judy's step-thru, white step-thru, and it's in the storage bin. And we got it in and turned sideways. The bin is 47 inches from the end of the handle to the back end of the bin. So there is absolutely no way with the seats up. It is 32 inches to the back where the gate, in order for the gate to close. So there's no way we'd be able to get the bikes in there. The bins are side by side, wouldn't fit in there either because these are 23 inches wide. So again, you'd see that we wouldn't be able to put two bikes this direction and get them in there. We tried both ways, but this is the only way. One bike will fit, two bikes won't. Our next person didn't really ask a question, but they kind of expressed the fact that I was overweight, out of shape, and I should be pedaling my bike, and that electric bikes are cheating. And I just want to let everybody know that you're really not cheating by having an electric bike. It's getting you out there and getting you moving and getting you to be able to do things that you weren't able to do. I'm due to have my right hip replaced now. And in the last course of the year, I had Lyme disease that brought on the severe pain in my hips, and I was unable to walk as well as I was before. And in May at the doctor's, I weighed 274 pounds. As of this morning weighing in here at home, I weighed 228 pounds. So my weight loss isn't contributed only to the bike itself, it's diet and everything else, but the bike actually was able to get me out and moving. This bike is got pedal assist, and if you're in pedal assist, the bike doesn't move unless you're pedaling. Oh yes, you can. If you get worn out, you can use a throttle to help you get back home or do whatever you need to do, but a pedal assist is only there to help you pedal when it gets tough for you to pedal. If you're on pedal assist 0, you have nothing, and all you're doing is pedaling this bike just like any other bike that you have. And I've found that most of the time I'm in pedal assist 0, and sometimes I'll boost it up to pedal assist 1 to get myself in places where I just can't get my hips to work the right way to get up a hill. I'm very happy to say that I'm ready to get my hip replaced, and it's only 9 days away from me right now. And hopefully I'm looking forward to using this bike to get myself back into shape after my surgery. Another question is how do you make sure that your bikes don't get stolen? Well, there's really, if somebody wants to steal your bike, they're going to steal your bike. You've got to do the best you can in order to do it. If your bike does get taken, the best thing you can do is gotten the serial number off the front of your bike. You have that serial number. There's 3 different places that you can go and register your bike. One of which is bikeindex.org. Another is bikeregister.com, and there's bikeregistry.com. The one that Lectric Bike recommends is the bikeindex.org. It's a non-profit one, and that it registers your bike. And even another thing that you can do is if you're buying one of these bikes used, you can look up the serial number and make sure that the person that you're buying that bike from didn't steal a bike before you got it. Bikeregister.com is based in the UK. So that one, even though that it works and you're registered, it's really not for bikes around this area. This is something that we use when we're out riding and we stop someplace to go in. We try to get the bikes put together, close together, and we run our kryptonite cable through both the frames of both bikes and then around something stationary so that it's, again, if somebody wants to cut the cable and has the tools, they can do it, but it's going to slow them down from being able to take it. And it's a deterrent from somebody that's just walking by and wants to grab something. Another question that we got was, what was the inside dimensions of the bin? 36.5 inches long up on towards the top of the bin. Down in the bottom of the bin between the wheel wells, it's 32 inches. Then side to side, down in the bottom, we have 17.5 inches wide. Down at the very bottom, it's 16 inches wide. Another question was what bins they were and where we got them from, which was, they're Craftsman bins. They're 50 gallons. They're the XXLs. And the model number was also asked. When we're folding up our bikes, we went to the hardware store and we got these Velcro straps. They're 27 inches long by 1 inch wide, and they stretch. We just put it through the rims. And that just keeps it so that the bike doesn't open up while you're trying to lift it into your bins. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set the bike down into our bins. We take and put the handlebars down into the bin. We pick this up and fold our stem over. And that fits down into the bin like so. This is our bike while it's completely into the bin. We put our handlebars with our controls down into the bin so that they stay safe. Okay, there was a suggestion that we put a piece of PVC pipe in to put the stem of our handlebars into to hold the bike or hold them up out of the way. I have yet to be able to figure out how to get the PVC pipe in place so that it's out of the way for the bike to go in and solid enough so that it wasn't going to just be flopping around anyway. We had a question of what the height is of the bike, the highest point of the bike when it's in the bin. And what we found is that with the bike in the bin, from the ground, it's 27 inches high. Another thing, people were concerned about the bins coming forward if you stop quick. So we came up with using a 6-foot long ratchet strap. And we hooked the ratchets to the ratchet strap to the hooks for the seat. Okay, now that they're ratcheted in place, they're in there really good and sturdy, and if we stop really quick, they're not coming forward. Okay, another thing that we do is we put the black moving blanket over the top. That's not so much to protect the bikes from anything else other than people walking by and looking through the windows and seeing the bikes. The windows are tinted on the side, and with the black, they pretty much hide the bikes so nobody knows that they're in there. Out of sight, out of mind. The last question that we had, and we've been asked by a couple of different people, is what Dremel attachment did I use to take the lid off or cut the lid out? And that is just the regular drill bit. Now, I know they probably have some type of cutting tool for it, but I don't have that. I just used the drill bit to go around. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. If you have any other questions, go ahead and ask, and we might be able to answer them for you down in the comments. We want to thank everybody who took the time to watch our first video, and we hope that we've answered all of the questions to the best way we could. On that note, bye now.